And welcome back to David's World. As you see, we have moved slightly on. It hasn't took long to actually get to this position. But as I said, I came on with almost 100 iron ore. I took it to almost the point where the fire goes out, and that's what I'm just finishing off this bit. And it's out. We don't want to overdo it. We don't want to put coal in just for one or two items. I've actually used up all of my stone now, so I'm going to have to get some more. But I have 10 loaves of bread now. So let's go and get those. And as you see, I got the saw one, which is 10 wood and 10 iron. I've got the cook station, which is 10 iron and 30 wood, all by just chopping down my same trees and planting them as soon as I've chopped them down. Using the footprint of my island and nothing more. What we will do is we'll continue in that direction with any fields, so they'll go across there in that direction. So we have 9 loaves of bread, and as you see, that little orange tree didn't grow in that position because it is too close to the portal. So let's go to the baker, and yes, we are, remember, looking at very small amounts of money. But at the beginning, that is all we have. Do I have enough for it? Yes, I can purchase 1 tomato. I can't get anything else. I can get a potato, but a tomato, if you just check, a tomato will give us 8. A potato will give us 10. So we could get a potato, or we could get a tomato. If I get a tomato, I then can make tomato sauce, which will have a bigger amount than doing a potato. See, so we can sell a tomato sauce for 43. So at this stage, that's a better deal. So we still have some way to go. We are not out of everything that we have, so I can continue putting the grass down and put my 1 seed in. We only have 8 wheat, so we have to build that up until we can get that full. That's a full 5 by 10 field. We'll do the same for this one. And we'll get this to be the same. That's the 5 out. And we'll make our next field here. As you see, we need more stone to make our path, and then I'll put across the top a bit of path that runs and then move the trees up to run along there. Now there is no point removing the grass if you don't have the seeds to plant on it, because then this gives space for the stone items, the little round stone pad things to turn up, and the flowers. We need, see, we only have so little wheat. So right now we can make the berries, we can make the bread. We have an orange tree, so that denotes that we can make orange cake. Which is the best option if it was available at the baker's? So I really need to bulk up, and right now bread and tomato sauce is the only items that we can physically get that the baker will buy. So unless I'm waiting until he actually comes up, there's no point making the orange cake, although I will continue now to collect the oranges since I can turn them into cake and the cake has a larger value. I won't now sell any more oranges to the seed man. I will keep them and use them once I get my wheats up to a bigger number that will provide me with enough to be able to get that done, and that will accelerate me to be able to buy seeds, maybe 2 cakes, 1 seed. But we're not going to buy lots of seed. We have 1, we may buy another 1, we won't buy more than 3, because there is a point where we will start getting the production and the additional seeds. So this is the aim. We'll continue to go back on the island again while we're waiting for all of these to grow. Finish down another chop down of the trees. And replant them just to give her a bit more wood. But our first item we made was the furnace. And we got that by the 10 iron. So as soon as we got that, we built it. Then we could do 3 items at a time, which increased the speed to be able to get to our cook station. You see, we now, if we want to chop and dig faster, we need more stone and more wood. So these tools will cut down the chopping and harvesting time. So that will be our next target. After that, as you see, workbench would be next. But we need to get quite a bit more wood and a lot more stone. So as you see, right now we require large amounts of stone. So we're going to go back off the island. I'm not going to harvest my island. I'm just going, since there is a lot on the main island, we'll just go direct to the main island, and the likelihood is that there won't be as many people harvesting. Since most of it is just stone, coal and iron, most people really want to go for getting the gold, so they will just move off onto one of the other islands which is quieter. So I will now continue to collect more iron because we know we need it. I will go and collect more stone since we need it for the following projects that I have said. That is the next step along. and we should complete that fairly quickly. I wouldn't normally move around so much, but these are not spawning as quickly as they did when I first started the game, and I would have just placed myself in the middle of 3 and just took them out, but it's not letting me do that. They're not spawning fast enough to do that. Because normally once I've got this third one gone, one of them would have turned up. I am just so used to having, see, we haven't got any spawning yet from the 3 bits that we took. So if I stand here, then I'm just wasting time, so I have to move around. When I first did this, I could just stand in one place and I could just take the same 3 blocks. But it's not doing that now. So we will continue with our island and we will see where we can get to next. You've seen what I want next. So I will see you on the next episode. Bye for now.